With update 4.4, things went generally quite well for DICE and Battlefield 5. Things did get fixed, like the over 100 damage bug. Stuttering was reduced for a lot of players out there. And the two new maps, Lofoten Islands and Provence, they're now in the rotation for Squad Conquest and Team Deathmatch. Things went generally quite well. I think that surprised a lot of people. But there are some more hidden, unspoken updates that came with this patch, and I want to talk about those today. We're going to talk through some of these live, which is a little bit different, and helping us along the way we have a sponsor, Acer, with their Predator Helios 300 gaming laptop. This latest Battlefield 5 update did give us a lot of performance-related improvements as well, and the Helios is going to take complete advantage of those. The model that I've got uses a Core i5 processor, 8GB of RAM, and a 1660 Ti graphics card, but the line does go right up to Core i7 processors and RTX graphics as well, if you want top performance and lovely ray tracing reflections as well. It comes with Acer's custom-engineered 4th gen Aeroblade 3D fans. They really help to keep the unit running cool whilst you enjoy your favourite games, and if you use the Predator Sense software you can overclock the Helios, which of course improves your performance, but it also can control fan speed as well, and this handy little turbo button will run the fans at full speed. And to top it all off, the Helios 300 comes with a 1080p 144Hz panel, so you can really take advantage of the good graphics inside this thing. The Helios 300 is a really good balance between price and performance. If you want to learn more about the Helios 300, or you want to make it your gaming machine of choice, hit the link at the top of the description. Okay then, let's jump into things. The first thing I want to talk about, and I think this is a really big change because it's something the community's been asking for a long time, and it wasn't really very well detailed in any of the update notes, and even the explanation from a couple of the developers on Twitter didn't quite make sense to me, so I jumped in to try and find out what it meant. And so it's within the class menus. Previously, you only used to have 4 different options for your soldiers, and if you wanted to change that, you had to go in, change the soldier, change the look, save it, and come out again. So you only had 4 per faction. You can see my allied ones here, and you can see my Axis ones on the other page. But now, you have more options. The outfit that you have for the soldier is applied to the character, not the class. So as you can see here, I'm using Monica at the moment, but if I switch along to Ava, you can see that this preset is saved, and this is something I put together last night. And Helmut here, he has another one, and Peter has another one. So now you have as many names as you've got here, you have different sort of character loadouts, as it were. So on the German side, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 different versions that you can have, and as you can see, all of them for me are now completely different, and I can choose any of these to go on any of the classes. And then if I back out, I go over to the Allied Forces, and then dive in here. For example, we've got Elizabeth, and she looks like this, and then I've got Beatrice set up to look like this, and then I've got Helena to look like this, and all the way down here, I've got Jacob, and well, Seamus is already default, that doesn't change, but Frank here, Leo here, all these different outfits are now saved, so instead of me having to go in, choose a character, and then change it for each of the classes, so instead of each of these classes being the actual loadout, it's now tied to the character that you put in that class, which I think is a really nice update overall. The next hidden little detail, and I'm going to try and do this before I get absolutely destroyed by the enemy team. Battlefield has a little bit of an obsession with sharks, doesn't it? Battlefield 4, we had Grandad Shark. Battlefield 1, we had Daddy Shark. And here, we got the Baby Shark. And I think this is actually the same model that was used as the one on Battlefield 1's Fort DeVoe map, where it came out of the puddle. It should never have come out of that puddle, but it did. It was a cool little Easter egg. And I think, well, I don't know if this is really classified as an Easter egg, but it's another reference to sharks. And Battlefield just loves sharks, so yeah, if you're playing on Lofoten Islands Team Deathmatch, which is a different zone to the Squad Conquest zone, then this can be found hanging right off the edge. And if you look at the minimap, which I'll make a little bit bigger, down here, you can see that there's a little bit of area that juts off the side of the map just to allow you to come and look at Baby Shark. So yeah, sharks. Pretty cool. So whilst we're on Marita, not got much else to do, just waiting for the new maps to roll around, I wanted to show you the vaulting changes in this patch, because they're actually better than they've ever been before, and we know how many problems we've had with vaulting in Battlefield 5 so far. But if you see here, I walk up to this log, and I can't get over it without hitting jump or vault and then going over it. But now, if I sprint at it, and I noticed this the other day, if I hit that, I literally just hop over it. There's no vaulting animation anymore, you just hop. Or in that case, I did just jump, but like run right up to it and hop straight over, hop straight over. How cool was that? So here, I'm still going to have to vault to get up on stuff like that, because that's still obviously too tall. But this little bit here, I wonder if it does it here. Yeah, I just hopped over it. You have to hit the jump button or whatever you've got bound for vault to do that. But let's see, I'll show you again. Like, if I run up to it, it pushes me, and then I can sort of run over it, but it doesn't quite do it. If I hit the vault button, whoop, straight over. That's a nice little update. It's definitely going to make traversing all the maps a little bit easier. I want to do it here again. Whoop. I like that update. That's nice. A lot of you might not know this, but it's kind of another hidden but not hidden feature of the patch. Lofoten Islands and Provence both have different play zones for TDM and Squad Conquest at the moment, and like I'm playing through Team Deathmatch, and like it's a completely different area. Like it's an island out in the ocean. You can see like this massive warship over here. This kind of reminds me of the Battlefield 1 Behemoth, actually. The Dreadnought, that's what it was called. That's what it reminds me of. Kind of looks the same. But yeah, Lofoten Islands TDM is actually out on the islands. But Lofoten Islands Squad Conquest is like on the shoreline, so it's a completely different place. I kind of like that they're different. I mean, it's a little bit of a saving grace, really, because they're such small maps and they're only available on the small game modes, that I kind of like that they're in two different areas, and I'll show you Provence in a minute. Oh, broke off that little flank they had going there. There's a fourth guy somewhere. There he is. Maybe are there more people? Might be more. Ah, they got spawn beacon. That's how they keep appearing from here. Oh. Okay, definitely going to get killed now. Definitely got killed there. I've got to say, though, so far I'm pretty impressed with the performance of this Helios 300. It's doing pretty well. Sort of hovering around 80 to 90 FPS. That's more than playable at 1080p. This is decent performance, really good performance. He died of fright as I looked at him. Comfortably won this round, though. Comfortably won it. And I've got to say, the laptop's kind of quiet as well. I've got my really powerful Shure SM7B microphone here, and it doesn't appear to be picking up much fan noise as far as I can tell. But anyway, on to Provence. Okay, so we're now here on Provence, and I'm looking for something because I can't find it at the moment. I'm not 100% sure where it is. It's not here. But when I was at the capture event at Gamescom, I spoke to a couple of the developers, and apparently there is a fortification on this map where you can build a car. Like, an actual car, which is pretty cool. But whilst we're here, actually, we're in kind of a good place, actually. This map is only supported on the smaller game modes, but look at all of this space that's around the outside of the map here. Like, that's not fully textured over there. I don't know if I can get any close. No, I can't get onto that bridge, unfortunately, but that's not fully textured. But there is a lot of space around this town area. I'd love it if we could get a bigger map in the future. I'd love if we could get a bigger map in the future. Like, over the ridge here, you could have got the houses over the back that way. And there's another house over this other side that I saw when I was playing the other day. I'm just going to hide away here. Shh, I'm not here. I'm trying to make a video. I'm trying to make a video. Go away. Yeah, there's another set of houses over this way as well. And I'm wondering if the car's down this end, because... but I'm not sure. It might be on the Squad Conquest version of this map. This is the TDM setup, obviously, and I don't know if the if the car might be on the other setup, but see if I can get a little bit more height vantage without being completely... Whoa! That was one hit and takedown. Let's see if we can have a look at these buildings. So you can see all those buildings over the back there. You've got the open fields over there. You've got another building over there. Lots of room down here. This could be a great vehicle infantry map with the town being like this really focused area for infantry. Because obviously it was built for 5v5 and it now supports the squad conquest game mode and stuff. So it could be like the infantry area, and then you've got the vehicle area out here. This could be amazing for like a bit of combined arms gameplay. So it's all there. I mean, it's not fully textured, like I said, but like the possibility is there. So DICE, if you're watching, if you've got some time, maybe in a few months after you've done the Pacific, that'd be really cool if you could extend this map. Because a lot of people are kind of disappointed that Lofoten and Provence are only TDM and Squad Conquest maps. Anyway, I don't think the car's here, guys. There is a car, and you can build it. I've been told. I have it on good authority that you can do that. But I'm not quite sure where it is. Which is a bit disappointing, I must say. If you find it, let us know in the comments. You're dead, Sonny Jim. Okay, I'm dead now. Something else I wanted to quickly show you. The animations on these. When you take something, the lid goes down. And then, once you're able to take one, because you see this circle here, that's like sort of half visible. Once that goes all the way around and completes its turn, you're able to pick up another one. Ah, no, don't kill me! He didn't know I was making a video, I'll let him off. You'll notice the lid has opened again. Look, it's open. I was trying to show you a little bit better than that, but if I spin back round, look, the lid's open again. That means you can take it. It's a nice little contextual thing. I noticed it. I thought it was pretty cool. So there you have it, some hidden, lesser-known features about Battlefield 5's 4.4 update. We went through quite a few there, actually. My favourite's probably the fact that you can now assign different characters to have different outfits. So instead of it just being linked to the class, it's now linked to the individual character. That means I have way more options to choose when I go into different matches. But thanks very much for watching today, and a big thanks to Acer for sponsoring the video with their Helios 300 gaming laptop. I think it performed really, really well. At 1080p, which is pretty much all you need for gaming these days, this thing ran really, really well. So if you want more information or you want to purchase one of their models, there's a link at the top of the description. But until next time, my name is Westie, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.